There is a civil war in crypto, and today I'm going to take you through what is happening. Donald Trump last Sunday announced some of the coins that were going to be included in the Strategic Crypto Reserve, no longer the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. What does that imply? What does that mean to you and your bags? And what does that mean for crypto in general? I am Mike, this is Crypto Warehouse. Please like and subscribe, and let's go through what we know. Ever since Trump was inaugurated, we have had Brad Garlinghouse talking about how Ripple and XRP needs to be included in any strategic reserve. His argument was that he fought for crypto and they should see the rewards of a pro-crypto president. We've seen the likes of Charles Hoskinson come out in the defense of this. We've also seen Solana and, of course, Ethereum included in the pack, and I'm going to take you through each one of them in a minute. But first of all, 7th of March 2025 will be the first ever crypto summit at the White House. We will see 25 crypto community experts and CEOs coming together on March the 7th at the White House to meet with Donald Trump and Sachs to discuss a way forward. Some of the rumors are that there will be a zero-rate tax on any crypto based in America. Zero capital gains, zero income tax on any profits on those coins. I'm going to be making a second video on what I think is going to be included in addition to the 5 major coins. But the problem lies deeper than that. We all know that Bitcoin is the one true cryptocurrency. It makes up over 60% of the total crypto market cap. So why don't we have a Bitcoin strategic reserve? Very simply put, greed and sponsorships. Donald Trump won this election off the back of sponsorships, the likes of Chris Marszalek and Crypto.com, the likes of the Winklevoss brothers, and of course Brian Armstrong and Brad Garlinghouse all contributed to his war chest. In return then he has to repay the favour, and in doing so gives America a chance of having a crypto strategic reserve and not Bitcoin. Would they have won the election, or would they have won as many votes if they'd have gone down the path of crypto strategic reserve and not Bitcoin? Probably not. They went with Bitcoin, they're in the door, they're now going to expand it. Of course, longer term for Bitcoin, we're going to see the game theory. We're going to see other nation states start to buy Bitcoin. We've seen many companies in countries such as Japan and America start to build a Bitcoin reserve of their own. We've seen the states in America start to talk about having their own Bitcoin reserve. But what then of this news that it's going to be a crypto reserve and not a Bitcoin reserve? Well, first of all, for the purists, for the maxis out there, this is terrible news. And this is why there is a civil war. People are fighting and arguing amongst themselves. The Bitcoin maxis versus the Ethereum maxis versus the Solana maxis. Everybody hates Ripple. Why is Cardano involved? What is the reasoning for the inclusion of these 5 cryptocurrencies? Well, as you can see on the screen, here is the top 10 as it stands. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano and XRP. They're 5 of the top 10. Of the other 5, we certainly won't see BNB, certainly won't see USDC and USDT, and we won't see Tron for now. So we've basically picked the only 5 cryptocurrencies in the top 10 that we could have picked. And in hindsight, and had you watched this channel, we would have probably told you to have stuck with XRP and Cardano back in those dark days when they were at 20 and 30 cents a piece. So moving forward then, what do I see for each cryptocurrency? First of all, Bitcoin. This should make up at least 70% of the strategic reserve as a minimum. Ethereum has new leadership. They have appointed a new lead. Obviously, I have been very critical of Vitalik on this channel. I don't think he's a CEO, and I don't think he should be the face of Ethereum. I do think he should be in charge of the direction of the chain, most certainly, but not the face. So Ethereum has had its time. It's failing. The price is falling, but I think under new leadership, it will recover. Solana, the most hated chain in Web3. Why? Because it has the volume, it has the most users, and of course it has its meme and degen culture. Why is that included? Of all the ones in the top 5, for me, that is the riskiest. Again, is it a private enterprise? Is it a decentralized blockchain? That's a question for a different video. Then we have Ripple and Brad Garlinghouse, probably the most centralized cryptocurrency in the top 100. Again, they're going to integrate themselves with the banking industry. XRP are in there. And then Cardano and Charles Hoskinson. My favorite person that I've mentioned so far on the board there, advising President Trump on the direction of crypto. I think we can say there will be a dissenting voice within that community as long as Charles has a seat, and that's the danger. If Charles becomes too outspoken, he could be removed, and that's what he has to be careful of. He will have to use all of those years of diplomacy to stay at the table. Now, they're the top 5. I think they're a solid top 5 for any portfolio, just not for the strategic reserve. Now you have this information, what should you do with it? For me, what I would do is very simply not fight the establishment. You have heard this saying before, don't fight the Fed. Very true. Now there should be a second one, which is don't fight the Trump. If Trump wants to lead a crypto revolution in America, he's going to do it with the backing of the top 5 cryptocurrencies in America. Your portfolio should contain a minimum of 4 of those cryptocurrencies, and probably all 5, if I'm being fair. They are all going to have an ETF associated with them, probably within the next 12 months. They are all going to be part of a strategic reserve. Whether that is a small allocation or not doesn't matter. They are part of a strategic reserve. They have got validity with the US government. So every fund, every investor in America will be looking immediately at those first 5. In my second video, I'm going to cover off other projects which I believe will be included in the crypto strategic reserve to a lesser extent. But I would advise you, having given it some time, to understand something. There is no point fighting it. We want adoption. We've got adoption. We wanted a pro-crypto government. We've got a pro-crypto government. We wanted Gary Gensler gone. Gary Gensler is gone. And now look at the community. It's fighting amongst itself. You've got 5 or 6 of the 7 things you wanted on your Christmas list, and you're still not happy. Why? We were never going to get absolutely everything we wanted from President Trump. We were never going to get it exactly how we wanted it. We were going to get the majority of what we wanted. You know, promises made, promises kept. Has he kept his promise to crypto? Absolutely. So we have to take the rough with the smooth. And we also have to stop having this finality that is in mainstream media, where everything is the end of something. We've got what we wanted, and we have won. As a community, we have won. Now what is happening is we are fighting over the spoils of our victory, and that is short-sighted. For crypto to win, unfortunately, we have to allow the likes of Ripple to have a seat at the table, because without that, and going solely down the route of Bitcoin was never an option given how Trump came into power. So if I was you, I would certainly check out those 5 coins. I would certainly watch our second video that we're going to make on what next for the strategic reserve. And don't forget, if you like these kind of videos, make sure to like and subscribe to Crypto Warehouse. Hit the notification bell. You have been great. I've been Mike. Until the next video,